What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We got an exciting one for you this time, or at least we're finally doing some exciting mods, I should say. So in this video, we are going to be putting on the 034 Motorsports high pressure fuel pump internals, which should be giving us a good bit more horsepower. We're also flashed to stage 2 plus. So if you guys don't already know, we're on stage 2 E85 034. So this should be a pretty good jump for us in power. I think it's around 20 wheel horsepower, 20 wheel torque, something like that throughout the rev band though. So it supposedly is a good jump in horsepower throughout the entire band. So today we're gonna head over to my buddy Jburgs Garage after work. Well, actually I'm gonna drop the car off. Then we're gonna go to work. Then after work we'll go pick it up. He's gonna install it for us. Seems like an easy install, but I know you need to press the spring down with something to, with a press or something to get the cups in it to change it. So he's gonna do that for us, and then we'll pick it up, and then we'll hopefully take it out to the track in this video. Well, we'll definitely take it out to the track. I won't even make the video if I don't get it out to the track, because we want to see what kind of gains we get in the quarter mile. We'll also have him change our oil. I think we are going with Mobil 1 0W20, if I remember correctly. I should probably be driving here, so I'm gonna get driving. And then yeah, we'll take it out to the track and see what kind of tons we run. So hopefully this turns out to be a pretty good video. Maybe we get a 10. I would like a 10. It's been pretty hot lately. So maybe we'll get a 10 out of this. We'll see. All right, we'll see you guys. We are here at Justin's garage, Jburgs Garage. He's having his drink, soda drink, Sarasota, Florida. And guess what we just got done? We just got the high pressure fuel pump upgrade done from 034 Motorsports. We will insert pictures and show you guys. This was the internals kit, and yeah, he did all the work. I didn't do a damn thing. I was working today. We'll post all of his information, guys, and let you guys know where he's at. He can pretty much tackle any of this kind of stuff. All the Euro carts. He's actually balancing my tires right now, getting rid of my wobble. I need new tires, by the way. My tires are shot, and so are my brakes. So if anyone wants to give me brakes, love some. But yep, so we got that done. So we got high pressure fuel pump. We're gonna flash the car. We're gonna put it on stage 2 plus from 034. And yeah, let's get to it. See it. All right, guys, we are updating to stage 2 plus 034 Motorsports. It is getting registered with the new software. By the way, if you guys did not know, 034 updated their software, so make sure you have your username and password handy, because you will need that. So go find that, log in, and start your updates. If you even have the old software. The new software looks pretty awesome, actually. So it's doing its thing. We'll get back to you here in a little bit. All right, guys, after getting that flashed, she is ready to go. We're letting her warm up now. I'll shut the hood here in a minute. I'll have to talk to Justin and see how the install was. The install looked pretty easy. I know you're gonna need to be a little creative getting the little cups in there with the spring. I think he used a valve spring compressor of sorts. So I'll put pictures in there, whatever that was. I think it was a valve spring. Pretty awesome. So he got that in there. He can tackle pretty much anything. If you guys are in the area and you ever need any work like this done, he can pretty much tackle anything. He's done all kinds of crazy jobs. Very good mechanic. I'll post all his stuff down here. But she's running now. We're gonna let her warm up. We're gonna take it for a test drive, see if she's running any quicker. She should be. And the tires should be balanced, so maybe I'll enjoy driving a little more, won't be shaking to death. My tires are shot, so are my brakes, so that's gotta be next on the list of upgrades. We've also got the transmission mounts coming. So, not transmission, rear differential mounts coming. So the all the control arms and all those inserts back there. I get a ton of wheel hop at the track right now, like insane amount, and I really don't want to break anything. So I'm trying to get rid of my wheel hop before I really keep sending it, because I don't want to break a differential or something expensive. So we're hoping that will get rid of it. Maybe it's just my tires. I really need new tires. So that's going to be coming up, but we're going to see what Stage 2 Plus gets. I think it's around 20 wheel horsepower and around 20 wheel torque is what it says from them on the dyno. So it's gonna be pretty awesome. I think it pushes like 30%, 34% more fuel, something like that. So it's pretty awesome. So hopefully we can notice it, feel it, and yeah, let's let it keep warming up and then we'll go take it for a quick spin. All right guys, we're checking it out. We got no leaks, no gasoline anywhere other than a pretty detailed job they did. They kind of dressed her up a little bit in here after they installed it. So I think we're pretty much ready. We're gonna go get the car here and she's warmed up and ready to roll. All right guys, so initial impressions, I'll give you more impressions later once I've been driving this tune for a little while and taking it to the track a little bit, but it's definitely faster. It launches harder, and I know that because not just my butt, but I'm spinning the tires dramatically more, like a lot more. So normally it's a quick little chirp depending on how I launch it and she takes off and grips. Now it's just sitting there kind of roasting them almost if I, sit there and let it build boost. So that's going to be kind of fun to figure this out at the track to see where she's sending. So I don't know how to describe it. It feels like it pulls longer. I know it's probably not supposed to. I guess I've never seen their dyno graphs to see when and where the power is coming in at, but it almost, it's hard to describe. It almost feels like it pulls higher longer, if that makes sense. Instead of kind of falling off, these cars with the smaller turbos they kind of fall off pretty quickly. It doesn't feel like it's falling off as quick. It feels like it's holding a little longer. Definitely feels faster for sure, and I'm definitely spinning my tires a lot more. And it's, you can let the tires get warmed up. Hell, I launched it 2 or 3 times once she got warm. So we're gonna take it to the track next. We'll bring you guys along, obviously. We'll show you what she is running now at the track. We're gonna hopefully get some more cold nights. It's 80, what is it right now? 82 degrees, 83 degrees out again in Florida, even though it's end of November. So hopefully some of these evenings start cooling off and we can go to the track on some testing tune Thursdays and see what she can do. All right, so first impressions, awesome. Oh yes, it's also quite a bit louder. Yeah, I don't know why, but the in sport mode, not necessarily in drive mode, but I've noticed it right away in sport mode. I can hear the turbo more, so maybe it's sucking more air. I have no idea, but maybe I'm getting more whistle from that. I do have an open box intake, little CTS intake. It's kind of crap, but it's not horrible, but you hear everything, so maybe that's why. I don't know, but I definitely hear it more. So pretty awesome. Shout out to Justin. Thank you guys for banging this out. You guys did an awesome job. They had no issues. Quick install for them anyways. They do this kind of stuff all the time. So thank you guys. And let's probably just head out to the track. This is probably the next thing you'll see. And let's see what she can do. All right, guys, one more quick update before we do get some times out done at the track. They've been kind of closed. We ran into Christmas. It did get cold here. But we ran into their Christmas events, so we weren't able to get any runs in yet at the track. I am spinning way too much now. Like, I can't even launch it anymore. So we actually ordered new wheels and tires. So today we should be receiving them. They should be getting delivered today, mounted and balanced. We got hooked up from Fitment Industries. We went ahead and ordered through them. They have a really cool website, by the way. So I was able to get exactly what I think I want anyways. We went 10 millimeters wider on the tires, so we went to 255. We went the new Continental, I'll notate it before, Extreme Contact Sport 02, so the new sport tire that they have, and we went with Konig Heliograms. So the wheels and tires should be a little lighter than what we have stock, but hopefully we can get some traction. I have done, I'll insert it now, a couple draggy runs, just the times I didn't record videos. We were in Mexico, obviously. When it was cool out, we had a couple cool nights here where it got down lower and the DA dropped dramatically, but I literally couldn't launch the car. I mean, I couldn't even stop it from the line and start spinning. So kind of crazy. I even rotated the tires, so I put the E85s on the rear and put the Hankook tires on the front, and then I tried it the other way where I put the Hankook tires on the rear and the E85s on the front, and they were just roasting. So this tune should give us, I mean, I ran my best time not even being able to launch it in the draggy video, or in the draggy time. You'll see it was 11.1. So I mean, it's kind of crazy, like how much more, through that rev band you get, how much more torque you get. I know it says in their website that it's only like 20 horsepower, but it feels like a lot more. I also put back in my stock airbox and my K&N filter. I took off the open box CTS it just got way too spooly for me and way too loud. I daily drive it too much, so that kind of quieted it up a little bit. I don't know if it'll really hurt me in the quarter-mile time or not, but made me a little quieter again. So if anyone wants to sponsor a nice intake that's not crazy loud, I'm all down. So we're gonna do that. We'll show you the tires as soon as I get them when I get back to the house today, and we'll put those on and maybe do some launching around town. Maybe I'll show you that. Then we'll take it to the track. So I know Test and Tune's opening up in like a week or two, so we'll definitely get you guys some draggy runs and some quarter-mile times at the track. So here we go. Party on. Alright, so this is how they delivered them. Again, we got here, if anyone wants to see the actual tire that we went with. They're 18s, by the way. I forgot to tell you guys that. We dropped down to an 18. Packaging looks pretty good. Let's cut them open, check them out, make sure they're all good, and go from there. Alright, here's the first look at the first wheel. It does sink down there pretty good. If I didn't tell you guys already, these are 18 by 8.5s with the 32 offset. A little more offset, kind of gives it that concavity type look. These are the A profile, if anyone was wondering. The B profile sinks in quite a bit more, but they're on wider wheels. These are flow form Konigs. Finish looks good. I gotta clean them off. They've got the grease on there for putting on the tires. We'll see the next one. All right, guys, first wheel's on. We definitely are about, I think, 11 pounds. I'll notate it down here. Minus this wheel spacer, we'll see how I like the fitment. But we're definitely about 10 or 11 pounds lighter, believe it or not, per setup. So I'll show you the measurements here in a moment. All right, guys, initial impressions on the tires. This is our first little, I don't know, drive with them. They are way softer. They are much grippier. They're like the ride, it takes a lot of the bumps out. I'm on some crappy back roads right now. It is foggy, it is wet, it's been raining all night. This is New Year's Day. I didn't get a chance to go drive them at all last night because it's New Year's Eve. So first time really driving them. I've done a couple little just launches and I am barely spinning, even on the wet roads. So most of the time I'm not even spinning. Every now and then I'll spin a little bit, but so way grippier. I can't wait to see what they do at the track. Can't wait to see what kind of times we get out of these things. So far so good. I'll keep you guys up to date if anything is different or if I start to love or hate the tires, because these are a new tire. I know there's not many reviews out there on them yet, so maybe yeah, this might be the new go-to tire. Who knows? Fingers crossed, I guess, right? That's what we're hoping for. And I will let you guys know. But so far so good. I mean, I'm barely even chirping them. Even the roads are wet right now. I don't know if you guys can see this in the camera or not, but they're like damp still from raining all night and all day, and it's still foggy. So not a good time to usually spin some tires, but we're not spinning them, so that's good. More to come. We'll let you guys know. Hopefully this track gets back open. I think Thursday we're gonna get back out there. Even on that big bump, that bump is usually tearing me up right there on the road, so these tires are absorbing a lot more. But Thursday I think we're gonna get back out to the track and really do some passes and see what we got. All right, guys. Holy crap, guys, it has been too long. To you guys, it's not because you're gonna watch this all in one video, but it's been like 2 months, maybe not quite 2 months, but it feels like it, since we have been to the track. They had, well, we had holidays, obviously Christmas and all that, so they were shut down for a lot of that. And then right before Christmas, all the events they were having were like pro mods and big boy cars, so we weren't able to get any runs in throughout that. So we are now in January. I don't even know when I installed the high pressure fuel pump, but that's what we did last. We're gonna get out to the track. The only thing that has changed, we're going out there now, by the way. We're heading there now. Tonight's gonna be high 60s in the temperature, so we have at least a decent night DA wise. Only mods that have changed, I do now have different wheels and tires, which I'll probably show you if you haven't already seen. I am not sure, I'll probably show you at the end. The new tires are Continental Sport 02s, so the Extreme Contact Sport 02, so the new 02 tire, and they're 255, so we're a tiny bit wider. We've done that. I think I am back on, since you've seen this last, I am back on my stock airbox with a K&N intake filter, the ghetto box filter as we call it. I actually think I like it better. That the super loud intake was driving me crazy because I drive my car so much. And we got somebody listening to some cool kid music right now. So we are actually heading out to the track right now. There is no rain, they are open, and we're gonna see what she does. So this is stage 2 plus, drop-in filter, intercooler, and downpipe. That's really about it. So let's go see what kind of times we can run. We are full weight minus a spare tire, and let's go see it. Alright guys, so not the greatest first pass. I mean, it is our best time that we've ever done out here, but I'm thinking we should be able to get it 10 the way we're set up right now. I'm wondering if going back to my old intake box is affecting me. So I might change that up and put back a actual intake on the car. We'll see. The DA is not horrible. It's like 600 or something like that, but the water droplets are crazy high right now. We have an app now that shows us the water droplets. I don't remember the number, but it's like way up there, so it does kind of bother it. And I was a little bit heat soaked. We're sitting in these long lines right now. We'll do one more pass. I'm going to let it cool for a whole turn, let all these cars run, the car really tune, and then really cool. And then we'll give it one more pass, and then we're going to come back out Sunday. Sunday's supposed to be nice and cold, so we'll be able to get some good passes in on Sunday. So let's see what she does here soon. All right guys, out here for run day Sunday. It's nice and cool. It's going to be low 50s, high 40s by the time we actually get out to the track. Let's see if we can get some traction and see what we can do. Well, that time sucked. Spun like crazy all through first, finally grabbed at the very end of first, and then short shifted. Wah, wah. All right, so hopefully next run a little better. I'm gonna hold the boost a lot less. Or I'm gonna hold it not quite as long. I held it way too long there, and I think I built too much boost. It was really trying to send it, but fresh track, it was the coldest it'll be today, so I was trying to get my best run in the first, but I broke out, spun like crazy. So, wah. Next try. Well guys, that was better. I'm still trying to figure out these tires, the new tires and the new high pressure fuel pump, where to send it. Like that time I didn't spin it all, but I didn't really launch that hard either. The 60 foot was decent, but it was just kind of slow. It didn't really sit me back in my seat, I'll just say that. So we'll try it again. It's still a little chilly out. You know, we're mid 50s I think right now. So we'll try that, try something a little different. I think I'll give it a little more boost this time. I'm trying to time up the tree and when I have boost. So when we do bracket racing next week, I'll be able to be more consistent with it. But yep, we'll go from there. guys, kind of a disappointing end to this video. We'll get back out to the track and try it some more. I am just not getting the traction now that I've got that fuel pump installed. So that fuel pump gives me so much more torque, I think, down low, or at least enough to make me break my tires, even with the upgraded tires. If I get in the sticky stuff, I'm wheel hopping like crazy. I'm too much grip, and I'm deflecting, and I don't have the inserts installed yet on my car. That's next week. We'll get those put on, and so I'm just not getting the launches that I was getting before. So you couple that, I'm running the same times I was before, and my best time was 11:1. That was on the street in Mexico, and but the street's a little more consistent than the track as far as sometimes it's prep, sometimes it's not, and so I was able to get a better time with that. So it still dropped me about 0.2 of a second in the quarter mile, because I can pretty much hit 11.2 anytime I want now with like a baby launch, you know, where you kind of just barely get any boost built before you let it go. But yeah, I'm not getting the traction anymore. So dialing that in, figuring all that out, we'll let you guys know. And you guys know I'll make another video showing you guys, or at least posting on the Instagram page, what our times are. But we're gonna call it for now. A little disappointing, a little sad, but we'll get over it. We'll get it figured out, and yeah, we'll get back to you guys and let you guys know what happens next. I know we're doing the inserts in the rear next. That should get rid of our deflection, or at least help quite a bit with it, where we're wheel hopping quite a bit whenever we're really getting good grip off the line. And hopefully that gets us in a 10. I want a full weight 10 stock turbo. That's what our goal is. We want to get a 10-second pass, full weight, stock turbo. I am probably going to get an intake now. I switched back over to that CTS one that I sold to the guy with the S5, Nico. And we just switched it real quick and did a pass. And even though I had a horrible launch and a bad time, you can just feel it kind of pick up quicker and spool quicker. So I'll probably get an actual intake back on this car, maybe like maybe that 034 one where it's just the box and the filter. But we'll let you guys know, and we'll keep you up to date. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we will see you later. Peace.